Federal regulators are investigating the financing of a new media company backed by the disgraced ex-president. It comes after his company and Digital World Acquisition announced that they've raised $1 billion from a, quote, diverse group of institutional investors. Tim O'Brien writes in Bloomberg today on why that matters if there's a Trump 2024 bid for the White House. Quote, Trump had his hands on the national security apparatus once before and may well again. The identities of the investors who just tossed $1 billion his way are of interest because anyone able to buy their way into Trump's good graces by plopping a bag of money on his desk could sway public policy, which makes Trump a national security threat. And breaking news just moments ago, Republican Congressman and Trump ally Devin Nunes will retire from Congress in January. Wait for it. To be the CEO of Trump's new media company, Trump Media and Technology Group, TMTG.
What's up, everybody? Major retired Richard Ojeda here, and the grift just doesn't end. The far right has clung on to the Trump cash train, and the register just keeps on ringing. Look, folks, I can promise you one thing. This billion-dollar media enterprise will absolutely fail. It will fail because anything and everything that Donald Trump touches fails. Trump casinos, Trump University, Trump steaks, Trump vodka, and the Trump presidency. How the hell do you bankrupt a casino? The saying is literally the house always wins, unless the house belongs to Trump, I guess. What a loser. The investors behind this latest soon-to-be failed Trump company are trying their hardest to remain anonymous, but we can speculate. And just so nobody sues me, I'm not saying that Mark Brunette, the executive producer of The Apprentice, or Peter Thiel, the founder of Yahoo, are the scum behind this investment, or maybe it's the devil himself, Rupert Murdoch. I'm not saying that at all. But if you want to look at soulless creatures with access to that kind of money and a desire to destroy America, well, you've probably found your men. So, folks, I got a kick out of this announcement. This moron that uses his congressional office to sue a cow on Twitter is the one that is chosen to lead the Trump media circus. You can't make this stuff up, folks. By the way, he sued the cow and the cow won. My friends in Congress tell me that Devin Nunes is on the same level with Marjorie Trainwreck Green and Lauren Boebert when it comes to brains. The man is literally an idiot. And when he speaks in closed-door meetings or sessions, people try not to laugh directly in his face. And he is the new CEO of the Trump Moscow media. And I'm loving this, folks. And I'm wondering, is Putin himself the investor behind the scenes? Vladimir does have a lot of money that he's stolen from the Russian people, and he also hates America. Maybe he's the one.
You know, Nicole, it's worth remembering in the context of all this that when Trump left office in 2020, unwillingly, he had over probably $1 billion or so in debt hanging over a real estate and resort portfolio that had been battered by the pandemic. And he's got a lot of debt coming due soon, and he began scrambling for cash. He recently sold off his hotel in Washington. It was a prized family asset. It was a money loser, but they needed cash. And now, lo and behold, he is using a SPAC, which is a somewhat opaque and quick trigger way of taking a company public, often at public investors' expense, to line his pockets.
Whoever the investors are, it really doesn't matter. They just wasted $1 billion. You see, to run a successful company, you can have all the money in the world, but you need people too. You need the brightest and the most talented, especially when we're talking about technology. And guess what, folks? None of those people are leaving their jobs anytime soon to go and work for Trump and Nunes. I've seen this movie before, and I know how it ends, folks. Trump only cares about Trump, and he will turn his back on this as soon as he sees the writing on the wall that it is going to fail. And then he will blame everyone but himself, because after all, that's what con artists do. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.